Hello friends, Ace Botane, next episode. This is our test series question items. It's already 2 over. That is respiration plants, plant growth and development. This is third one, photosynthesis in higher plants. Now in this series, we'll be jumping into second year sexual reproduction flowering plants in the next episode. Meanwhile, theory part will be continuing. Morphology, theory part, tomorrow most probably we'll be discussing it, theory part. So I will share the screen because question you have to observe. I will share it first. I think screen K. So we can proceed. First question. Oxygenic photosynthesis takes place in. Why I put this question? If you read the heading of the chapter, photosynthesis in higher plants. So higher plants and lower plants basically means bacteria-like plants. Bioclassification will be knowing it. There also photosynthesis will be there, but it is anoxygenic. But in higher plants, it is oxygenic. So a popular question based on the heading. So oxygenic photosynthesis takes place in, normally in higher green plants. Among the options given. So we can select 2. Option 2. I think idea clear. Now we can proceed to second question. Reference are given there, NCERT page number, everything given. In cyanobacteria, otherwise called blue-green algae, cyanophyceae, PGA, all synonyms. Even it has got more synonyms, cyanophyta, oxyphotobacteria, oxychlorobacteria, mixophyceae. Likewise, many synonyms are there. So basically cyanobacteria. And in cyanobacteria, we can find photosynthesis oxygenic type due to similarity of chlorophyll in higher plants. So second question answer is option 1. Even though it is a cyanobacteria. I think idea clear. So we can proceed to next question. In question paper, this photograph will not be there, but this is all practice test for you. So it will be convenient for you to memorize. That is why I put that photo. Regarding Melvin Calvin, 4 statements are given. 1. Connected with the famous C3 cycle, correct? He used C14 in his experiment, received Nobel Prize in 1961. The principles of photosynthesis established by Calvin. So these 4 statements applicable to Melvin Calvin. So option wise, it is 1. And bottom, you can find the 4th statement. If you read, principles of photosynthesis established by Calvin are present, being used in. Today, it is used in various studies, including solar energy research. So sun seems to be the ultimate power, endless power. So many items connected with the sun or sunlight is extracting now. I think idea clear, option 1. Now we can proceed to 4th one. Basic ingredients needed for photosynthesis. Light is needed, chlorophyll is needed, carbon dioxide is needed. So nutshell, all are needed. So option wise, it is 4. Easy question, simple question. All belongs to NCERT with the page number given there. Now comes question number 5. Green plants carry out photosynthesis, a dash process by which they use light energy to drive the synthesis of organic compounds. So for option, physical process only, chemical process only, physico-chemical process, none of this. So NCERT clearly says it is a physico-chemical process. So option wise, it is 3. Since it is concerned with the life or living organisms, it will be involved biological also, but among this 4 option, answer is 3. NCERT only. Now coming into 6th one. Identify the photosynthetic inhibitor. As such, not in NCERT, but it is good if you know, like a respiratory inhibitor, photosynthetic inhibitor this way. So all these chemicals, atrazine, DCMU, simazine, answer-wise, it is all of this. And some description I given, because that if you read, it will be convenient for you. DCMU, dichlorophenyl dimethylurea. Photosynthetic inhibitors normally block the electron transport chain within the chloroplast. That is the normal function of inhibitors here. Since this inhibitors more towards urea derivatives. I think idea clear. Now we can proceed to 7th one. Question number 7. Photosynthesis is bar R dash process. Photosynthesis is anabolic process, constructive, Energy needed, endergonic process. It is oxidoreduction process. So nutshell option is all of this. 4. Direct NCERT. Now, next is question number 8. So when we come to question number 8, experiment section from NCERT, 3 experiments initially: variegated leaf experiment, moles half leaf experiment, Ganong's light screen experiment. So variegated leaf experiment is basically to establish chlorophyll is needed for photosynthesis. So 1B. So very easily we can find with the 1B only one option. That's a technique when massive following type questions are more for exam. The time consuming process and we should take maximum care. If you are lucky, this way the option will come. So for 1, it is sure it is chlorophyll needed for photosynthesis. So 1B. 1B means such option only 1 is available. So here you can find. So that clearly indicates that option should be 2. Even no need to read others. So option wise it is 2. I think idea clear. Now we can proceed to question number 9. Again, the diagram you'll be remembering who done this famous experiment and what is inference of this experiment was. So 9th one. See, this experiment, historical accounts, important area for exam, even master following, fill in the blank likewise. So this experiment belongs to Joseph Priestley. Below the diagram, you can find the written Priestley's experiment. And the aim was, or inference, plants restore to the air whatever the breathing mouse and burning candles remove, oxygen will be removed. So plants will supply due to photosynthesis. So option wise, it is 3. I think idea clear to all of you. Now comes 10th one. 10th one. Another important mass of following question. Historical account. Jan engine house. Presence of sunlight. Green parts releases oxygen. Julius von Sack. It's a famous direct question. Glucose made and stored in the form of starch. So Julius von Sack, glucose. Julius von Sack, glucose. This way some mnemonics you can make. So Julius von Sack, glucose. Engelmann is concerned with the action spectrum. Another important area, action and absorption spectrum with the graph. Then Cornelius Van Niel worked in purple and green bacteria, concerned with oxygen release. Rubin and Kamen confirm oxygen comes from water using O18 instead of O16 in water. So option wise, 1A, 2B, 3C, 4D, 5E. So option will be 10th one, it is 3. Now coming into 11th. Photosynthetic active radiation ranges between nanometer, PAR. Normal value given is 400 to 700. So option wise, it is 4. Easy question. Now, next is question number 11. So when we come to question number 11, correct equation for photosynthesis, direct NCERT, 6 CO2 plus 12 H2O, chlorophyll light needed. Then equation wise, we can select C6 H12O6 plus 6 H2O plus 6 O2. So option wise, it will be 1. Direct question. Now question number 13, graph question, so famous question. So as much as possible, I given same numbering with NCERT, so it will be easy for you. You may be familiar with this diagram. The given graph shows page number 137 of NCERT. Usually they are asking this type of question direct from NCERT. We can proceed. Absorption spectrum of chlorophyll A, B, and carotenoid. 11.3A. It's labeled there, so you can easily follow it still. Our purpose is you should score mark for exam. Action spectrum of photosynthesis 11.3B. Correct. Action spectrum of photosynthesis superimposed on absorption spectrum of chlorophyll A. 11.3C. Correct. So what we can find, all are correct. So option wise, it is 2. So 13 will be 2. I think idea clear. Now we can proceed to question number 14. Another important mass following the question. Chlorophyll A, B, xanthophyll, carotenoid. Direct NCERT, this all. So we cannot eliminate it, so we can proceed. Chlorophyll A is bright or blue, green. So 1B. Again, here also you can find for 1B, only one option possible, that is second one. This is how you can save time and your answer will be normally perfect. No need to read others. Some options we may get it like this, but certain examiners will confuse it. Another option will be given to 1B also given. So here 1B, chlorophyll A, bright or blue green. So automatically chlorophyll B, yellow green. xanthophyll, yellow, carotenoid, yellow to yellow-orange. So option wise, it is 2. Very easily we can get the answer 2. Now coming into question number 15. Yes. Identify the shape of chlorophyll. It is first one. Chlorophyll is supposed to be having a tadpole larvae shape, having a head and a tail. Head is made up of porphyrin head and tail is a long tail, phytol tail attached with the thylakoid membrane. So option A is 1 for question number 15. I think idea clear. Now we can proceed to question number 16. Yes. Question number 16. Chlorophyll, that is slightly outside, but purposefully put there. Chlorophyll discovered by. According to references, scientists say, or the two famous scientists, J.B. Cavanshaw and P.J. Pelliccia. And structure was given by famous scientists R. Will Stater, not in direct NCERT. Okay, but just mentioned it. So option wise, it is 1. So 16 is 1. Now coming into 17th question. This diagram may be familiar. Shown figure stands for, it's a labeling question also, what marker inside they will remove it and labeling question. So what that shown figure stands for. It is not chemiosmotic theory. It is not endosymbiotic theory that is concerned with the DNA, mitochondrial, and chloroplast. This is not Gay-Duckov phenomenon that is concerned with the cyanobacteria absorbing different wavelength and changing the color. So it is only applicable to light harvesting complex. That is what given below this diagram in NCERT, light harvesting complex. So option wise, it is 3. Now question number 18. PS1 and PS2 name. Like coenzyme 1, coenzyme 2. Here it is PS1, photosystem 1, photosystem 2, or pigment system 1 and 2, etc. that way. So basically it is due to order of discovery. The name has been given based on order of discovery. And many scientists involved in this area. Many scientists, famous Emerson, Arnold, Emerson enhancement, Emerson red drop, etc. Presently not in syllabus, Arnold, etc. So it is due to order of discovery. Option wise, it is 2. Now coming into 19. Some statements given regarding PS1 and PS2. We can proceed. So another usual question, PS1, PS2. Similarly, cyclic photophosphorylation, non-cyclic photophosphorylation differences. Here PS1 and PS2. Many are there. I put only 2 each roughly. PS1 participate in both cyclic and non-cyclic pathway. It is true. PS2 connected with the splitting of water. It is true. PS1, the reaction center is P700. It is true. PS2 found in grana lamella only. It is true. PS1 seen on outer surface of thylakoids. It is true. So practically we can say all are correct. So option wise, it is 4. I think idea clear. Now we can proceed to question number 20. There I try to explain what is the definition for assimilatory power through the question. So assimilatory power means it is the chemical energy produced in plants during photosynthesis that helps in fixing carbon into carbohydrates. That is why energy is needed. It is created in light-dependent reactions of photosynthesis. And the famous scientist called Arnon. Previous question, presently that name is not in NCERT. Arnon used the term assimilatory power to refer for the chemicals. NCERT-wise, 2 chemicals they mentioned. Only 2 chemicals. So I put the option in a peculiar manner where many will be confused. So answer-wise, it should be 4 and 5, ATP and NADPH. So 1 is wrong, 2 is wrong. Third one, all except 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6, all except. So what number is remaining? 4, 5. So option should be 3. And some may take only 4 and 5 without reading incorrect. So up to last word, you have to read in NEET exam. Because last option may be true, false, similar, dissimilar, correct, incorrect, not, etc. So option wise, it is 3, not 4. 4 is incorrect, they mentioned. So only correct is 4 and 5, ATP and NADPH. So option wise, it is 3. This way, it will be confused purposefully. So don't lose your confidence, just boldly face it. Now coming into question number 21. In non-cyclic photophosphorylation, both the photosystems are involved. Photograph I given there for your reference only, because otherwise you have to open the book, etc. So here itself we can find even this is a question, like some type of exam question, but this is not the real exam. So you can refer easily and it will be in your memory. So both the photosystems are involved. You can find PS1, PS2. Then both ATP and NADPH are synthesized, oxygen also. Said pathway, maximum points are included. Said pathway, said protein connected with the oxygen evolution. PS2 supplies electron continuously due to splitting of water. The water splitting complex, OEC, oxygen evolving complex, is physically located on the inner side of the membrane of the thylakoid. So all are correct. All are correct. So option wise it is 1. There I written a point because it will be too much time, too much questions. For your time is very precious. Non-cyclic photophosphorylation is also called Hill's reaction. Oxygen release first demonstrated by Robin Hill. Hill's reagent is DCPIP, dichlorophenol indolphenol. Dichlorophenol indolphenol. May not be familiar to you. Still, DCPIP, Hill's reagent. So option wise, it is 1. I think idea clear. Now we can proceed to next. 22. Regarding cyclic photophosphorylation. When we come to cyclic photophosphorylation, involvement of PS1, correct. Pathway is cyclic, so no external source of electron needed, correct. No involvement of photolysis of water, correct. Thus no oxygen release, only ATP produced. Reaction mostly in stroma lamellae. Then it works under high light intensity aerobic condition when carbon dioxide is more. That is seems to be wrong. So answer wise, it is 4. So yes, answer wise, it is 4. And why fourth is wrong, I put them. For the low light intensity anaerobic condition, carbon dioxide availability is low. So option wise, only 1, 3, 4 are correct. Only 1, 3, 4 are correct. Sorry, option wise, it should be 2. So 22, it should be 2, not 4. It is 2. All except fourth is correct. So fourth is wrong. Why fourth is wrong? Explanation given here. I think idea clear. So for 22, answer wise, it is 2. Fourth is wrong. Why fourth is wrong? Sorry. Fourth statement is wrong. Option wise, it is 2. Why fourth option is wrong? Given here. I think idea clear. So 22, it is 2. 2 and 4 get confused. Answer is 2. All except fourth is correct. Why fourth is wrong? Given here. Fourth means a statement, not number. Now 23. When we come to 23, which all statements given below you can establish through this figure? So again, when we come to 23, diagram given there, so it will be convenient for you. ATP synthesis through chemiosmosis, correct. Photolysis of water towards thylakoid lumen, correct. Transfer H plus from stroma to lumen, electrons move through photosystem, correct. NAD reductase enzyme is located on the stroma side of the membrane, correct. ATP synthesis enzyme got 2 parts, F0, F1, ATP synthesis in stroma side. So we can see this is a stroma side. So all statements are correct. So option wise it is 4. That this part I enlarged here. It will be easy for you. So 23, it is 4. Now coming into 24. Yes. Regarding Calvin cycle, how many statements are applicable? Regarding Calvin cycle, it has got 3 main steps, correct? RUBP is 5 carbon, ketose sugar, first stable product is 3 carbon PGA. It is a common pathway for photosynthesis. Carboxylation is the most crucial step. Regeneration step needed for continuation of the cycle. Rubisco, most crucial enzyme located on outer surface of the thylakoid membrane. So all statements are correct. And some expansion are given there. Rubisco, most abundant enzymes in the world. Page number 147, within the stroma of a chloroplast, side facing stroma. 7th point, explain. So option wise, it is 4. Now 25. Water respiration is also called. All are correct. C2 cycle, respiration associated with photosynthetic tissue, photosynthetic carbon oxidation of PCO cycle, all are correct. While C3 cycle is popularly called photosynthetic carbon reduction cycle or PCR cycle or RPP, reductive pentose pathway. So option wise, it is 4. Now coming into 26. So 25, it is 4. Now 26. Statement correct is R for photorespiration cycle. No production of ATP. Right. No production of NADPH. Correct. It is a wasteful process, correct. 25% loss of fixed carbon dioxide, cell organ involved, chloroplast, peroxide, mitochondria. Phosphoglycolate is a 2-carbon compound. Biological function of photorespiration is not yet known. It's NCERT line. Normally, 7th point we may miss. So we can find practically all statements are correct. So option wise, it is 3. For 26, it is 3. Now 27. When we come to 27, amino acid seen in photorespiration cycle. It is basically serine and glycine. So 1 and 2. 1 and 2 means option is 1. Now coming into 28. Deamination, decarboxylation, dehydrogenation takes place in which cell organ? It's famous question. It is in mitochondria. So option wise, it is 3. 28, 3. Now coming into next one. 29. Regarding HSK pathway, identify the correct statement. C4 pathway, double fixation, Kranz anatomy is seen, specialty in bundle sheath cell, adapted for dry condition, 2 sets of reaction takes place, 1 mesophyll, 1 in bundle sheath cell. So practically we can find all statements given are correct. All NCERT only. Now coming into 30. Some features are given, identify how many applicable to bundle sheath cell. So direct questions. So we can find, I have a large number of chloroplasts, right? Grana absent, agranal, having thick wall, not having gaseous exchange, correct? No intercellular space, so all are correct. So granule and agranal. Here it is agranal. Grana absent in bundle sheath. So it is agranal. All are correct. So option wise, it is 3. Now coming into 31. So when we come to 31, primary acceptor of carbon dioxide first stable product in C4 cycle. It is PEPNOAA, phosphoenol pyruvic acid, oxaloacetic acid. So 31, it is 2. Now coming into 32. Total ATP consumed for fixing 1 carbon dioxide in C4. Sorry, 1 carbon dioxide is the question. 1 carbon dioxide means it will be 5. How it become 5? Only 1 carbon dioxide. So C4 plants, they ask, not separate cycle. So C4 plants, C4 and C3 will take place. For 1 carbon dioxide, C4, 2 ATP needed. And in C3, 3 ATP needed for fixing 1 carbon dioxide. The total will be 5 ATP. 5 ATP means option 3. Now coming into 33. Law of limiting factor proposed by. It's a famous question. It is proposed by Blackman in 1905. So option wise, it is 2. Now coming into 34. When we come to 34th question, find the odd one for factors controlling photosynthesis. Odd one. So when we come to odd one is plant factor, it is chlorophyll, internal factors. Others are external, so option wise, it is 4. Now coming into 35. Light saturation occurs at, NCERT clearly says, around 10% of the full sunlight. So option wise, it is 1. Hence, except for plants or on dense forest, light is rarely a limiting factor for the plant. So 10% is sunlight maximum needed. 36. Major limiting factor for photosynthesis. It is carbon dioxide with a range of 0.03 to 0.04. There 1 or 2, so option wise, it is 1. 1 or 2 points I written there. Carbon dioxide fertilization effects. Slight increase in carbon dioxide in the atmosphere will favor C3 plants to do more photosynthesis, increase the more productivity. And there is a term called greenhouse crops and mainly include bell pepper and tomato. So option wise, it is 1. Direct NCERT, carbon dioxide fertilization. If it is more than a level, it will decrease. Slight increase only will favor. Now 37. Last question. 4 statements given. Identify how many of them are correct. At low light intensity, C3 and C4 plants neither respond to high carbon dioxide concentration. Correct. At high light intensity, both will show increase in the photosynthetic rate. Correct. C3 plants show saturation of carbon dioxide concentration 360. No, it is for C4. Now, fourth one, C4 plants show saturation of carbon dioxide 450. No, 3. So that means 3 and 4 interchange. So only 1 and 2 are correct. So option wise, it is 2. So 37, it is 2. That is regarding 37 question in the first round of photosynthesis in higher plants. Hoping that this is clear to you. We can meet later. So we'll be continuing this question series. Subscribe the channel, so you'll be getting notification. Similarly, theory also you'll be getting. So for time being, we can wind up. Thank you. If you like the episode, subscribe or like it, share it, comment on it. We can wind up. Take care. Bye.